Well, Georgia scored 35 points in the first quarter of this game against Vandy, and it was over at that point. Of course, then we had to take JT Daniels out, and you already know who we put in, Stetson Bennett. And we managed 3 points in the second quarter. Whee! Yeah, 35 points in the first quarter with JT Daniels, 3 points with Stetson Bennett. I don't know why they keep letting this guy play. I really don't. He threw an interception on the first series they put him out there. He threw another damn interception. I don't know what he's doing. I'm done ranting and raving about it. My thoughts are well known at this point. You're not ever winning a meaningful game with Stetson Bennett at QB, so I don't know why we're not preparing someone else, whether that's Carson Beck or Brock Vandergriff or whoever it is. But we know what we're getting with Stetson Bennett, and no one wants it. I'm just nobody. You know, Vander 3 points against Vandy. Great job, buddy. Anyway, 6 seconds to go at halftime now. We kicked a field goal there to go up 38-0 over Vandy at halftime. If you're not going to play Carson Beck and Brock Vandergriff now in a 38-0 game at halftime when you've already let Stetson play the entire second quarter, then you're just never going to let them play. They're just never playing. And both of them will probably transfer out, and I wouldn't blame them either. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Maybe we'll see Carson Beck or Brock Vandergriff or both. We'll see. And I already know, are they going to come out and play lights out? No, they've never played before. That's the whole point. We need to let them play. You need to let them play. We need to know what we have. I don't know if they're any good or not. I've got no idea. I do know whether or not Stetson Bennett is any good, and he's not. So I just don't want to see him anymore. I just don't want to see him anymore. But anyway, dogs all over Vandy, 38-0 here at halftime. But there's some other good games going on, though. You look at this Notre Dame-Wisconsin game. Notre Dame's up 10-3 in this one. 2 minutes to go until halftime. In that one, Whiskey's got the ball deep in their own territory, though. This one's probably going to go to the half, 10-3 Notre Dame. LSU and Mississippi State is at the half. LSU's on top of that one, 7-3. And Missouri-Boston College at halftime. Good game there, 17 apiece at halftime, Missouri and Boston College. Boston College, of course, playing without its without starting quarterback Jerkovic, so they're at a disadvantage there. We'll see if Missouri can go on the road, get a win against an ACC opponent, Boston College. Not a lot of other great games on. I mean, there are some other games on. Penn State all over Villanova, Pittsburgh all over New Hampshire. Minnesota losing to Bowling Green. Now, this is alarming information. Bowling Green is so bad they lost to Tennessee, but they're somehow beating Minnesota 7-3 at halftime. Pitiful. Texas all over Texas Tech, 35-14. Ah, Jesus. Miami, oh my God, Miami 35-0 over something called Central Connecticut State. Never heard of it. Probably won't ever hear of it again after today either. So congratulations to Miami for getting an amazing win over whatever Central Connecticut state is. SMU TCU, a pretty good game. Tied up 21 apiece here at halftime. So anyway, some good games going on. I'm going to watch the second half of the Georgia game, even though it's a blowout, because I'm a glutton for punishment. And I want to see, are we going to see Carson Beck or Brock Vandergriff? JT Daniels was 9 of 10. You know, I mean, he did everything right. Stetson Bennett is garbage. So that's just what it is. This always makes people mad when I say, I don't know why certain people just always get so mad about anything, but we scored 5 touchdowns in the first half. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the touchdowns scored by white people. Yeah, a white tight end had Brock Bowers, white tight end, 1 rushing touchdown and 1 run receiving touchdown. And then white slot receiver, White Lightning, Ladd McHonkey, the greatest name in college football today, Ladd McHonkey, 1 receiving touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown. So 80% of Georgia's touchdowns scored by white folk. See you after the game.